Hey there, my name is Anthony Romano, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the cyclical ketogenic diet, how you could do it properly, and why I in general don't advise it for everybody. So when it comes to the ketogenic diet, this is the low carb diet. This is the diet where you're eating under 50 grams of carbs a day. So if you've never heard of that diet, that's a brief summary. If you are very familiar with keto, I'm going to hop right into this because there is a variation of this diet called the Cyclical Ketogenic Diet, where basically you will eat for 3 to 5 days on a keto regimen, and then the other remaining days of the week you will carb up. So some people can do this, not necessarily you, can do this for athletic purposes, for show preps, for a lean gains bulking plan, or for just a slower, more controlled cut where you would be able to consume carbs at certain times in the week. So here's the deal. I don't actually feel that the cyclical ketogenic diet, and I've used it in the past, is most optimal for performance. So in terms of performance, I feel way better, way sharper, way smoother, way more effective and quick and better endurance when I'm actually on a pure keto diet. So when I'm eating pure keto and just maybe on game days or very important performance days, I'll increase my fats a bit and make sure I'm getting enough protein. So that's basically what I do for my optimal performance on keto. I actually feel way better, and maybe I'll even consume some exogenous ketones if I have a more endurance type of activity at hand. But basically, performance-wise, standard ketogenic diet is going to do wonders for you if you get adapted. So here's the deal. You have to do keto for at least a month in order to get adapted. And from there, your performance is going to improve. In my opinion, I have only seen my lifts go up. I've only seen my performance in games, at sports, feel better and, result in better objective, quantifiable stats when I've done the standard ketogenic diet. The cyclical ketogenic diet doesn't quite allow you to get to a level of equilibrium that the standard ketogenic diet does, because the standard ketogenic diet will basically get you in a state and keep you there. The cyclical ketogenic diet has your body switching states all the time, and it's really a tool that you should only use if you are somebody who is already keto adapted. So example, if you're the type of person, the rare type of person who's doing keto for long months at a time, and you just like it, and you want to start bringing some carbs back into the picture, a cyclical ketogenic diet is for somebody like you. If you're not somebody who's doing this and hasn't been doing keto for a long time, then don't look at cyclical ketogenic diet. If anything, your options are the regular keto diet or the targeted keto diet. So the targeted keto diet is basically where you will eat carbs on 1 or 2 days out of the week, at most. And basically only before intense workouts. That's a summary of the targeted keto diet. And I prefer that way more to the cyclical ketogenic diet, because here's the problem. Cyclical ketogenic diet has you eating keto, where you're presumably losing weight or fat, and on the times that you're eating carbs, you're going to have intense training days, right? So you're not doing this keto diet long enough to the point where your body would get the performance benefits of keto and staying in keto, and you're kind of not allowing your body to get into keto fully on the days that you're actually eating keto macros. So it's kind of a very difficult tightrope to walk unless you're adapted heavily into keto. The cyclical ketogenic diet is basically going to put you flip-flopping into two different metabolisms, two different metabolic states, a carb metabolism and a fat metabolism. And it would be way better if your body was fully entrenched in a fat metabolism and periodically dipped into carb metabolism. That would be the best way to do it. So that's why it'd be better to do the targeted keto, where you're eating, on a fat metabolism for most of the time, and then on one-off days you eat carbs. It's very hard to get your body to jump back into ketosis because it takes several days. So if you're doing a cyclical ketogenic diet and you've never done keto before, you are going to hate the experience. And I've met plenty of people who have hopped into the cyclical ketogenic diet because they thought that it would be easier than doing the regular keto diet, because it only requires you to eat keto macros 3 days out of the week, or 4 days out of the week at most, right? So people thought that it would be easier, and then they left that diet hating it, because what they're doing is you're basically not allowing your body to get into a deep enough ketosis, because it takes practically 3 days to hop into it in the first place. And then from there, you're teasing your body with these carbs. You're giving your body carbs again, and it doesn't want to make the switch. So you're basically going to make your carb days annoying as hell because you're not giving your body enough carbs. And on your fat days, your keto days, you're not giving your body enough time to get into ketosis. So the point is, if you're going to diet with carbs, eat carbs. If you're going to diet without carbs, don't eat carbs, unless you opt for a targeted ketogenic diet where you could eventually eat carbs, right? At certain days and certain times before workouts, use them during the workouts, and then by the time you're done the workout, you've already used up all the carbs. That's the targeted keto. That's way better in my opinion. Cyclical ketogenic diet is something that's only for advanced keto dieters, in my opinion. Only for them. And especially not for newbies. So, in general, when it comes to your diet plan, if you're doing this for bulking, lean bulking, you'd be way better off with a standard ketogenic diet. If you're doing this for fat loss, you'd be better off with a standard ketogenic diet. If you're doing this for performance, a ketogenic diet at maintenance calories would be very optimal. In general, the point is that you don't want to hop into cyclical ketogenic diet. It's really something that a lot of people have bad experiences with because you're flip-flopping your metabolism, you're teasing your body with carbs, but on the days that you're eating carbs, you're not eating enough, and the days that you're eating fat and keto, you're not giving your body enough time. So in general, pick one or the other. I always advocate for people to try the ketogenic diet and give it several weeks of time. This is what you need to do to actually experience true keto, and if you do, I'm very confident you will enjoy it. But the point is, if you're going to do one diet with carbs or without carbs, pick one and stick to it. If you're going to diet with carbs, include the carbs, because if you don't, you're going to feel like shit, and you're not going to give your body enough of its energy. If you diet without the carbs, your body's going to have a lot more energy to pull from your own body fat, because it'll be burning it all the time, but you don't want to be teasing it with carbs. So basically, pick one, okay? And for cyclical ketogenic diet people who are actually serious about it, maybe in the future, if I start doing more of it when I'm bulking, doing like a lean keto bulk, I will record some more footage. But for general rules, general advice here, if you're going to try to incorporate carbs, do a targeted ketogenic diet and have those carbs around workout times, not just on random days out of the week. So hopefully that video gave you some clarity. Ask me some questions, I'll get back and answer you. And overall, subscribe to my videos, turn on the little notification bell, and any way I can help you, I'm happy to. So thanks for watching. Peace.